I don't know, man. Honestly, to be honest with you, today
Yeah.
I was literally sitting and I was thinking. I said, I really don't know what is my position on the whole vaccine anymore. I hear so many
Mm.
things, and I ain't gonna lie though.
Yeah.
The Pfizer, AstraZeneca, Johnson and Johnson, um, the other one. None
Oops.
of these ones are. Here you go.
There you go. Yeah, everything is open now. He's in
I,
South Africa. It's not the same thing.
if I could, honestly, I'll get the Russian vaccine, man. That whole like, um,
What's your thing with the Russian vaccine?
ah. So I'll have the things here. It's on my phone, and I'm using the phone as a camera. So, but according to what I could see, the Russian one doesn't mess around with your ARN messager.
No,
You
ARN
know?
messager is the technique.
Oui,
None of them
mais mon
messes with your
cher,
DNA.
ça me dérange, mon cher.
Yeah, you can take a
L'affaire
normal
là,
one as well, the
j'ai
Chinese one and
voilà, non, why?
yeah, you can
That's my
take.
thing.
I mean,
Why is it forbidden
not
to have the Russian one
the
here?
old.
It's for
It's
business.
geopolitics. Of course, it is all business, and it's geopolitical. Of course, listen. Whether this virus came from nature, I mean, it came from nature, but whether it came from bats, pangolin, whatever, or it escaped from the French and Chinese P4 laboratory, and of course, they will never tell us the truth about that, but whether it came from there, it became a problem for the whole world, and then it became an opportunity for a lot of people. Imagine if you have a fabric of masks, of P2, P4, what's this, P4 or N95 masks just for constructions, and you know you sell like 100 per month for just construction, and all of a sudden you need to produce 5 millions per month because you have 20 millions of people asking you for masks every day, and all of a sudden like you are at full capacity and people are ready to pay you, instead of paying you like 30 cents or 10 cents per mask, they're ready to pay you 3 euros per mask. It's opportunities for some people.
Yeah.
The tests cost 100 euros. Whether it's the government paying or if it's you paying, those labs that are testing everybody are making a ton of fucking money.
Of course not.
And this money is getting taxed, and 30% of that money is going back to the States. So there's a bunch of people who are making a ton of money on the masks, a ton of money on the wipes, a ton of money on alcoholic gel, a ton of money on testing people, selling the tests, selling the rapid test of everybody that is traveling that has to do a test. This is a whole fucking economy.
Yep.
And the economy of the vaccines themselves, even if they sell the palette for $30, or they pretend that we're not making any money or any benefit from, please. Like when you have a country that is telling you we are buying 22 million doses multiplied by $30, yo, that's 6 billions. That's a lot of money. Even if you only make 10 cents per vaccine sold, you are making so much money because there's 8 billions of people. So if the Russians have a vaccine and it works, they don't want to let them do that money. The Chinese also have a vaccine. They vaccinated 50 million people already, if not more, with the Sinovac and the other one.
And the other thing is that, well, not to cut you, but I received a video the other day from I don't know who, I can't remember, of this French fire worker in tears.
Yeah.
You saw that one, and I was a bit like, I wasn't sure what to think of that video because I was like, I don't know.
Anybody can wear that.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I mean,
so I didn't give it too much credit, but I'm just saying, it's not the only thing that you're saying. And nowadays, if you have a divergent opinion, you are a conspiracy theorist. That's the new insult now. That's the new corner. Like, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
Why? Because I don't want to believe what you believe in, or I don't want to. And I was actually having this conversation the other day, and I was like, yo, you can't impeach people from asking the question, though. I mean, come on. I mean, HIV. Oh yeah, but HIV is hard to find a vaccine because the virus is so how do you call this? J'ai pas le terme en anglais. But anyway, yeah, they can't find the virus because
it was not a whole country or every country ever deciding to deal with that. But did you see what happened? And so, I mean, again, wait. Let me show you that. Oh wait, I have to add you here. Camera, body. Okay. Some European influencers in France and Belgium have received an offer to post false information about COVID-19 vaccines from a mysterious company, according to multiple reports. And they send you you have to present this as the material as your own. And so there's an influencer. They say that this company is in London, but actually it's they want to do a smear campaign about the Pfizer vaccine. And so there's a guy called Léo Grasset that says c'est étrange, j'ai reçu une proposition de partenariat qui consiste à déglinguer le vaccin Pfizer en vidéo, budget colossal, client qui veut rester incognito et il faut cacher la sponsor. Et une opération, and they tell you do not use the words advertising, sponsored video in your post. It should look like an advice to the audience. Present the material natively. Act like if you have the passion and interest in this topic. Present the material as your own independent view. Make the main conclusion from the table. Explain with expression. The death rate around vaccinated people in Pfizer is almost three times higher among the vaccinated by AstraZeneca. Tell that mainstream media ignores this theme, and you decided to share it with your subscribers. Put a question like, why do some government are actually purchasing the Pfizer vaccine, which is dangerous to health and the people? And there's a lot of influencers that are saying the same thing.
We both know that this could
there's
also
a lot of
be
influencers that are
built
receiving
by the actual people's.
No, there's a lot of people who are receiving these offers, and a lot of people with millions of views that are saying that they have been receiving these campaigns. And this is the world of today. It's a world where you have all these mega companies who are clearly making millions selling all kinds of drugs, and you have other countries that are trying to destabilize other countries using the social media that they created. And at the same time, the same countries are also using our own social media to also try to control people. And at the same time, you have a lot of people who also know how to use the social media if they are anti-vax, they are also using influencers and the problem is that anything can be fake, and it's harder and harder to know who to trust and which shows to watch. Me in France, I used to I stopped watching all the news from France because it's basically there's a lot of propaganda. I'm also tired of all their anti-Muslim stuff in France, so I'm done with them. But at the same I still had two shows that I used to watch. I used to watch TPMP because it was funny, it was refreshing, but I stopped watching it because now they only try to do buzz and they only are inviting people who they can, like, it's becoming like Ciel Montmardi back in the days, and I'm done with them as well. And now the only show I'm watching in from France is C'est dans l'air, because it's not really a debate, it's more a conversation, a civil conversation about subjects, and they present facts, and you have people who know what they're talking about who are talking, not the rest of the shows who are trying to just put videos on YouTube, gros clash entre things like, and the worst part is that most people, they get attracted to that. And like, I saw that video from the fireman guy, and this is the problem. Anybody that is an actor can wear that suit that you can get at, you can get them for acting stuff, and can be paid to do these kind of propaganda and just put it on WhatsApp, and then everybody is sharing, and nobody is it's not saying that it's not possible. What I'm saying is that today people receive something and they just pass it on. They watch, they're like, oh my God, and then you receive it from a friend, you receive it from your mom, you receive it from your wife, you receive it from your best, and they just send it to you because they're like, yo, look, you see, it's true. And nobody asks themselves, who's this guy? Is this really a fireman? Is this really like no? And it's important to ask yourself the question on both sides. Whether it comes from the source of information. Like what I do, I always like to watch different opinion from different people and then form my opinion. But today, because we are in a society of emotions,